Hey everyone, it's Connor Mitchell and welcome to another episode of 24 Days of Tech-Cember. Today we're looking at the top 5 tech you can get for under $75. So anyway, let's not waste any time, and let's get right into the top 5. The Chromecast Ultra is the first piece of tech on this list, coming in at a cool $69. Everything you loved in the original Chromecast is back in this iteration. You have access to thousands of apps and streaming services, and all the while having your phone as the remote. But now the new Chromecast Ultra has been tricked out to do 4K Ultra HD video and even goes a step further by adding support for HDR video to give an even more brilliant picture. Right now, Netflix and YouTube are the only ones that actually take advantage of 4K quality, but other apps will be soon to follow, just as Netflix and YouTube will soon be on the bandwagon for HDR video. Coming up next for $60 is the JBL Clip 2. This tiny little speaker can fit in the palm of your hand just as easily as it can clip onto your backpack. But do not let the size fool you, as this speaker can produce some serious sound. The JBL Clip 2 is also rated IPX7 waterproof, so that way you can take this into the woods or into the rain and it won't make any difference. You can also connect this speaker over Bluetooth 4.2 to make calls and listen to music wirelessly over the course of 8 hours without a single charge. And if you have 2 of them, you can daisy chain them together to get even more intense sound. The Logitech MX Master wireless mouse for $70 is probably the best wireless computer mouse that you can get. And as far as I know, I think there are about 6 to 7 tech YouTubers who stand firmly behind this mouse. Aside from the incredible ergonomic design of this mouse has some incredible features, including a scroll wheel that has adaptive scrolling, which means that when you're scrolling slowly, it will have that clicky feature that we all know from traditional mice. But then if you are actually scrolling even faster, it will then adapt to that and will have smooth scrolling for when you need to scroll down very long web pages. There is even a side scroller and multiple other buttons for your thumb that can be programmed through the Logitech software. So you can use these in Final Cut Pro, you can use these in Adobe or any other kind of apps that you could possibly see a use for. The battery in this mouse will last for 40 days, but if you do need a really quick charge, you can charge this mouse for 4 minutes and have enough juice in your battery to last you for an entire day. If you or someone else in your life is constantly measuring things and are constantly looking for something better than a traditional tape measure, then look no further than the Bagel Smart Tape Measurer. Coming in at $72 on Indiegogo, this tape measure aims to bring what we have been using for decades into the digital age. By using a piece of string that measures about 10 feet, the Bagel is actually able to measure any surface or object. But the Bagel also has a wheel mode where you can actually measure things using just one hand, and you can roll the Bagel so that way you can measure distances up to 33 feet. And if you really want to get fancy, there's an ultrasonic sensor and a laser that allows you just to point the Bagel at a surface and measure the distance using the ultrasonic sensor, up to 16 feet and 4 inches, of course. And all of these measurements, of course, can be saved over Bluetooth to your iPhone or Android device using different descriptions and even voice descriptions. But you can also save up to 100 different measurements on the Bagel itself, and it will display them on its tiny digital display. And if you order one of them now, they should arrive to you by February of 2017. Finally, if you're all about that Nintendo nostalgia, the Nintendo NES Classic Edition is for you this holiday. For only $60, you get the classic-looking NES console that has 30 classic games pre-installed on it. Titles include Super Mario Bros., Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Final Fantasy, and of course The Legend of Zelda. Now, just as a forewarning, be advised, right now it is incredibly hard to find this, and if you do find it, some of the places look to be inflating the prices quite a bit. But hey, if all else fails, there's always eBay. So anyway guys, that is my top 5 tech under $75. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more 24 days of Tech-Cember. Anyway, I've been Connor Mitchell and I will catch you all at the next top 5. See you then.